Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra, May 10, 2025. Something you say in a group setting or with a friend today can unintentionally stir things up, and it may be better to avoid putting into words things you're not truly decided on for now. Fortunately, the moon moves into your sector of joy and harmonizes with Mars today, and activities that entertain and offer you a fun, healthy challenge are helpful and engaging. Pouring more heart into your pursuits and special interests and activities can be rewarding, and it can also pull you out of a thinking rut. Especially as the day advances, transits excite your desire to enjoy yourself, and your determination to do so is admirable and attractive. The heavens are peering down upon and granting new insight. This is because Juno, the asteroid tied to loyalty and marriage, has been dancing in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius and has been in a retrograde phase for quite some time. This will invigorate all relationships with spontaneous energy as we seek adventure, courage, and freedom. We will hunger for new horizons and passion with our partners and families. We may even notice that our personal lives begin to transform and evolve around how we honor our commitments and plans. Consider these themes now and in the era ahead. Be reflective. As productive as you'll be today, you'll also find yourself having a blast. Your efforts will be directly proportional to your interests, so stay in line with them. It's not going to be an easy day for you, especially if you skipped breakfast. Some protein with your next meal is recommended. You should give yourself the luxury of feeling grounded today, above all else. Accomplishing this is different for everybody, but it's safe to say that you would be better off having a home-cooked dinner than getting takeout, better off walking than traveling by car, and better off sleeping in your own bed than someone else's, though that doesn't necessarily mean sleeping alone. Today, your career that is likely to be most prominent in your thoughts. While your path is not always one of leadership, you have so much to contribute to everyone you meet in your life through your teaching. Your creative energy is the stuff that writers, philosophers, professors, and advocates are made of. To keep all your talent inside is to do a great disservice to your fellow. Take a look at your present career and ask yourself if you're fulfilling your true potential. At the same time that you are just over the halfway point of the month-long wind-down of your current solar, and with your birthday month and new solar drawing closer by the day, you not only already have Jupiter in Gemini, but he is just days away from moving into his final month. It will be another 11 years before you move into a new solar with Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, in Gemini again, bringing the promise of major new beginnings. Jupiter returned during your birthday month last year, with the Sun less than 2 weeks away from returning to bring things home. Before returning to your romantic sector today, the Moon will cross the lunar nodes, putting their policing of your work and life balance in the spotlight, and the timing couldn't be better. With no planetary activity in your romantic sector having to compete with the working week, the right work and life balance will give these romantically charged lunar vibes a fighting chance. Libra, balance begins when you honor both sides. Your quote of the day: peace is built, not found. Your color of the day is dusty rose, soothing and fair. Lucky numbers: 6, 13, 24. A relationship moment may test your equilibrium. Respond with clarity. Creative energy flows when emotions are acknowledged. Don't be afraid to ask for what you need. Harmony includes your truth. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 10, 2025. If this message found its way to you today, take a moment to breathe it in, because it holds something for you. Whether you're easing into your morning with coffee, catching a quiet moment in the afternoon, or winding down at night, this is a reminder that you're part of something meaningful. You're growing, you're learning, and even on the days when it doesn't feel like it, you're making progress. Today's cards are the Star, 6 of Cups, the Chariot, 2 of Pentacles, and King of Wands. Together, these cards create a story about healing, momentum, balance, and bold leadership. They're encouraging, and they invite you to step into your personal power with hope, reflection, and direction. We begin with the Star, which brings a beautiful, gentle energy of hope and restoration. This card shows up when we need to remember that healing is possible, and that even after the storm, there is light. Maybe you've come through something tough emotionally, mentally, or physically, and today you're reminded that you're not only recovering, but you're also becoming someone stronger, more aligned, and more luminous because of it. The star is about faith, not blind faith, but the kind rooted in experience. It says, "You've been through the night. Now, look up. There's a path ahead, and you are ready to walk it." Next comes the Six of Cups, which brings a sense of nostalgia and emotional reflection. This card often brings up memories, both joyful and bittersweet. Have you been thinking about the past recently? Maybe reconnecting with someone, revisiting an old passion, or simply reflecting on who you used to be? This card encourages you to find warmth in those memories without getting stuck in them. Sometimes the past shows up to remind us of what still matters to our hearts. And sometimes it reminds us how far we've come. Either way, let yourself feel whatever arises. It's okay to revisit what made you who you are. It can be a powerful way to reclaim parts of yourself. Then we move into the energy of the Chariot, a card of momentum and willpower. This is your green light. If you've been waiting for a sign to move forward with a decision, a project, or a shift in your life, this is it. The Chariot doesn't suggest chaos or recklessness. Instead, it asks you to harness your focus, align your head and heart, and drive toward your goals with confidence. Even if you're not sure how the road will twist and turn, trust that you've got the strength and direction to navigate it. Sometimes progress is about showing up with clarity, day after day. The Two of Pentacles speaks to the balancing act that many of us are performing right now. Life can feel like a juggling act: work, personal goals, relationships, self-care, and this card recognizes that it's not always easy to keep everything flowing smoothly. But it also reminds us that balance doesn't mean perfection. It means prioritizing what truly matters, and letting the rest shift when it needs to. Maybe today you need to give yourself permission to let one thing go, or to pause and reassess where your energy is best spent. Balance is an ongoing dance, not a fixed point, and you're allowed to adjust as you go. Finally, we have the King of Wands, a card that radiates vision, charisma, and leadership. This energy is bold and self-assured, and it's here to remind you that you have what it takes to lead, whether that means leading others, leading a creative vision, or simply leading yourself through a transformative time. This king doesn't wait for permission. He acts from purpose, with passion and direction. Maybe there's something stirring in you, a new idea, a desire to speak up, or the courage to claim your space in a bigger way. Let the King of Wands be a mirror, showing you what you're capable of when you trust your fire. So what does all this mean for your day? It's a beautiful mix of healing and forward motion, of remembering where you've been while daring to pursue where you're going. There's space today for both tenderness and power, for reflection and action. You are allowed to want more. You are allowed to move boldly towards something brighter, even if you're still healing from what came before. What part of this message spoke to you the most? Are you resonating with the star's quiet hope, the Chariot's determination, or maybe the bold energy of the King of Wands? I'd love to hear in the comments. Share your thoughts, your current intentions, or even a memory that's been coming up for you lately. When we speak our truths, we give others permission to do the same. And remember, wherever you are in your journey today, your presence is meaningful. The path you're walking is yours alone, but you're not walking it alone. There are others out here, just like you, navigating the same wild beauty of being human. Keep going, keep trusting, and keep shining.